Hi, guess where I am? Phenomenal views, birds chirping, exceptional amenities, clubhouse, infinity pool. That's right, you guessed it. I am at Forest Ridge Apartments and Condos. This is the brand new WIHCON development at the foot of Red Hills. I am Karen Booker, and this is DeZign Diva. So here's what we're working with today. When you enter a WIHCON home, you'll notice that there's an open concept floor plan. Open concept floor plans and layouts are the norm for WIHCON homes because it's great for versatility, it's great for space, and it's airy. What happens is the areas flow from one to the next seamlessly. So today we'll be working on the living room space, where it's all about the entertaining and the oh so important views. So I'm off to do my planning, and it's going to be legendary. Oh, here you are. I am so taken by the vibe of the space that I decided to stay here and do my planning. So I've measured and I have done my color selections, and I'm using my trusty little design tool here for the final layout. What I've done is taken into consideration all of the architectural elements. Those are the details, the windows, where they're placed, this beautiful arch that crosses over from the kitchen into the living room space. And of course, we talked about the all-important views. And folks, it's all about the view at Forest Ridge Apartments and Condos. So stay tuned, it's on to the fun part, shopping! Now, you've caught me coloring the space. When it comes to coloring or setting the color palette for an open concept floor plan, sometimes homeowners, you, get a little bogged down, you get overwhelmed, because guess what? The colors to choose are endless. So a good jumping off point is either to start with something that you already have, or get a piece of fabric that really speaks to you. Another thing is to keep the walls neutral. Your options are limitless, but the key here is to create cohesiveness. So in order to do that, I have my Penta Paints palette here. And what I've done is just pick a swatch, and this has different values of the same color. So you can either go lighter or darker. So what you'll do, you'll pick a darker color, and that can create maybe an accent wall, from which that's a jumping off point to creating a personality around that wall. And then a lighter color in the other areas. You also go bold when you're doing like a powder room or areas of transition. That way, you know, it creates other personalities in the space. Now be careful, if it's too much bold colors, that will be chaos. Let's talk. Designers have a lot of secrets, and some of those secrets include where we shop. Now, for my furnishings, I shop at Active Home Center, and here's why. Because they know their customer, and they know what the building climate is. A place like WIHCON Homes, they've built Forest Ridge, they've gone on and they've built Vermont. It's an open concept floor plan. The open concept floor plan calls for a different type of furniture. The other place I shop for my accessories and my pillows, my rugs, my window treatment, Azan Super Center. It's a big secret. Yeah, that's where I shop, and that's a secret for you today. One of my pet peeves is hanging artwork. A lot of times when I go into homes, the artwork is incorrectly hung. So here's what you do. You have to create a line of vision. That way your eye goes around the room seamlessly and not up and down all over the place, and then you don't look up and then you get a crick in your neck when you're looking at artwork. So this is your formula. Artwork must be hung between 54 and 60 inches from the floor. That way you are looking directly at the art and not up. In order to forward the process along, what you can do is to line up your art with your architectural details. That is your window sills, your doorways, your sliding doors. And because artwork is one of your finishing touches, it has to be done right. Wow, I still can't get over this view. I'm telling you, we really didn't have that much to do at Forest Ridge because of this serene, contemporary setting. Let me tell you, the setting is just so inspiring and wonderful that it's the perfect backdrop for our modern furnishings, fitting right in with today's lifestyle. When it is that you are setting up a space, or a living room for example, this is what you have to do. You have to strike the right balance between the textures, the patterns, and the colors. So let's see how it all comes together here at Forest Ridge. So here you have it. A living room space worth boasting about. A toast to Forest Ridge. This epic space was created by paying close attention to the scale and proportion of the room, establishing the right color palette for interest and cohesiveness while introducing textures and patterns to keep things sophisticated. It's poetry in motion, as the bold color on the statement wall behind the sofa makes this area a primary focal point that does not compete with the view, indoors and out. Wherever you are in the space, there is something interesting to look at. The visual appeal of the abstract art, the soft tones of the rug, unexpected texture that undoubtedly brings the outside in. Isn't this luxurious living? The wonderful vintage accent pieces that makes a house a home, that tells a story of a well-lived life. Make your home at Forest Ridge Apartments and Condos. Call WIHCON. Karen Booker, the Design Diva, signing out.